Hello and welcome to this gentle yoga flow aimed at relaxation and restoration. Find your way into a seated position and shut down the eyes. We'll take a couple breaths here. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Breathe in, paying attention to the air as it flows in and out of the body. Next inhale, you're going to bring the arms up and we're going to get a side body stretch. Drop the left arm down, reach over with the right before inhaling back up and going the opposite direction, stretching over to the side. Inhale it back up and then fold over the crossed legs. Take a couple breaths here. Next, inhale, bring yourself back up, and if it feels okay, switch the cross of your legs. We're going to take a couple breaths once again, so just shut down the eyes and pay attention to the airflow, taking deep breaths. And then next inhale, bring your arms up. This time we're going to twist, so take the right arm to left knee and look over the left shoulder. And you're going to inhale it back to center. Exhale, switch to the opposite side. So left hand to right knee, right arm reaches behind you. Bring it back to center and fold over the crossed legs, taking a couple breaths here once again. Next, inhale, come back up, and you're going to extend the feet out in front of you. Finding your way into staff pose, try to reach your arms down by your sides, straightening up the back, flex the feet. Take an inhale. With an exhale, drop the chin towards the chest, and then look back up. Drop the chin once again. And this time we're going to roll the head to one side, and then roll it back the other way. And you'll bring the head back up to neutral, take a breath. Next, inhale, bring the arms up and fold over the legs. Bend the knees deeply here. Focus on stretching out the lower back more than the hamstrings. Try to connect your stomach to your thighs. And breathe, staying intentional with your breath. Next, inhale, bring the body up. You'll bend the right knee in, letting it fall out to the side. Then inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold over the left leg. Again, you can bend the knee a little bit here if you want to. Be gentle on this stretch. Next, inhale, bring yourself up, straighten the right leg out and bring the left knee in this time, letting it fall out to the side. Inhale, arms up, exhale, fold over the right leg, remembering to bend the knee as much as you need to. And keep breathing, staying intentional with that breath. And inhale yourself back up. This time butterfly the feet, and you'll massage your soles, rubbing up and down the arch of the foot. Maybe if you want to, pinching the toes if that feels good, or the heels, helping the blood flow in there. Next inhale, you'll straighten the back. Exhale, fold over the feet. Getting a good stretch here. Stay focused on the breath as you stretch, breathing into any tension you may feel. We'll be here for several breaths. Inhale yourself up. Bring the knees back together. You're going to extend the left foot out and then cross the right foot over the left knee. Next inhale, take the arms up, and then you're going to twist to the right side, hooking the left arm on the right knee and looking over the right shoulder. Continue to breathe in this twist, growing tall with an inhale and twisting deeper with your exhale. Next, inhale, bring yourself to center and extend the right leg out, bend the left knee in and cross the left foot over the right leg. You'll inhale to raise your arms up and exhale to twist. This time twisting left, hooking the right arm over the left knee and looking over the left shoulder. Remember to keep breathing while you're here. Inhaling to extend the body up, exhaling to twist deeper. And inhale yourself back to center. Straighten the legs out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Again, bending the knees deeply to connect the stomach to the thighs. Getting a good stretch on that lower back. And breathe while you're here as well. Inhale yourself back up. Take a breath as you bring the feet in and roll into tabletop position. We're going to go through a few cat-cows. You inhale to drop the stomach and lift the chest to look up. Exhale to arch the spine toward the ceiling. Try to go slow, feeling the vertebrae as you move and breathe. Every exhale, you're arching the back to the ceiling. And every inhale, you're dropping the stomach down and looking up with the head. Keep moving, go slow. Connecting the breath and the movement. You walk the hands out in front of you a little bit and drop the chest down, coming into puppy pose. Try to let the chest sink towards the floor as your arms extend out, getting a shoulder stretch, as well as lengthening the back as your chest reaches for the ground. Breathe into the tension wherever you may feel it, in the shoulders, or the back, or even into your mind. Trying to let the day go and be present. Roll back into child's pose. Wrap your arms around you, either reaching for feet or ankles, or if you can bind the hands underneath the body. Whatever feels good. Keep the knees wide so that body can sink down. Big toes are together. Breathe down the back. You're going to slowly bring your hands in front of you and come back up into tabletop pose and come up onto the toes. We're getting a stretch inside of the feet. So be gentle here, only go as far as feels good on the toes. You can take your hips back towards your heels, maybe lift up off your knees and rock back and forth on the tips of the toes, getting a stretch. Going back and forth on the toes. And then release it down, come back into child's pose briefly, take a breath here. You come back up into tabletop. This time we're coming into cow face. So take your right leg up and cross it over the left knee and then have a seat back. So your right knee is over the left knee. You can take your arms up and stretch. Most commonly, you'll take the left arm underneath and the right arm over and reach back for the hands. Sometimes they can touch, sometimes they don't. That's okay, just reach. This can be optional. Then release, and you'll come into tabletop, and we're going to switch the knees. A fun way to do this is to actually come up onto your toes and walk all the way around the mat with your hands to the other side, twisting until this time the left knee is over the right. And pause here. Then you take the arms up, and again, optional, you can take the right arm underneath this time, left arm reaching down from the top, trying to grab the hands. One side may be different from the other, and that's okay. Keep breathing wherever you are. Then release the arms if you took the bind, and take the legs straight out in front of you once again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees deeply. Connect the stomach to the thighs. And breathe. Breathe in the fold. And inhale, bring yourself up and prepare to lay down. However you want to get there, you're going to lay down all the way onto your back. Get a full body stretch however you got there. And relax into the ground as you bend the knees in towards the chest. Pausing here. If you want to hug the knees in tighter, you can, maybe bringing forehead to the knees before releasing back down. And continue to breathe while you're here, just relaxing, letting the spine settle into the earth. And you're going to take the feet up into the air before bending the knees and grabbing the outside edges of your feet, coming into Happy Baby. In Happy Baby, you can stay still, or you can rock side to side, massaging the spine. The option is yours. Then you're going to lower the feet down, just letting the knees be at the chest. Take the arms out to a T. We're going to get a twist, so drop the legs over to one side and look over the opposite shoulder. We'll be here for several breaths, so just relax into the twist wherever it feels the most comfortable. If the twist is too intense, you can always lift the shoulder up off the ground to alleviate the twisting. Or if you want to go deeper, you can take the top leg off the bottom and extend it out. And just find your twist and breathe. And bring the knees back into center. Take a breath as the spine settles back into the ground. And then take the knees over to the other side and look over the opposite shoulder. Getting a twist on the other side. Once again, paying attention to the body, only taking it where it feels good. And bring it back into center. Relax the spine, keeping the knees bent. And then you can either stay where you are if you want to do reclined butterfly. Put the soles of your feet together onto the ground, letting the knees fall out to the side. And relax here for a moment. Bring the knees back into center and towards the chest. Pausing here. And then you're going to take your right foot and hook it over the left knee, coming into reclined pigeon. Just find where the stretch feels good. Maybe you'll grab your leg and pull in a little bit deeper, maybe not. You don't have to go too intense with this. Just breathing into the stretch. And then release, bringing the knees in, hugging them in a moment before taking the left foot and hooking it over the right knee. And one side may be different from the other, so just stretch where it feels good on this side. Breathing into the stretch, relaxing. And release. Hug the knees in. Maybe bring the forehead to the knees if you want to. And then take the feet straight up into the air for a waterfall. Pause here. The feet straight up. And breathe. You're going to slowly lower the feet all the way down to the ground, finding your way into Shavasana. Maybe take another deep inhale, exhale breath, relaxing everything, letting your body become heavy, checking in, making sure there's no tension, jaw is relaxed, forehead is relaxed. You feel the ground below you, and you're letting go. Any thoughts that come into your mind, you acknowledge and release. I'll call you back in a moment. And start to bring small movements to fingers and toes, maybe circling wrists or ankles, before coming into a full body stretch and relaxing into the ground. Bend the knees up in towards the chest and roll over to one side in the fetal position. Pause here. You're going to push yourself up into a seated position. We'll take just a few breaths. You can shut down the eyes as you inhale and exhale, let it go. Take another deep inhale And exhale, breath. Next inhale, take the arms up, palms together, and down to heart center. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.